In 1966, the graduating seniors inaugurated a Teacher of the Year award to be presented to the member of the full-time faculty who, in the graduate's opinion, was the outstanding teacher whom they had encountered during their medical school years. Since 1970, each graduating class has selected 2 individuals, one from the preclinical faculty and another from the full-time clinical faculty, to receive a Teacher of the Year award. First, I will introduce our preclinical Teacher of the Year, Dr. Jane Phillips Conroy. Dr. Phillips Conroy serves as a professor for the medical school's famed first-year anatomy class. This course introduces students to the wonders of human anatomy and allows them the great privilege to participate in a full cadaver dissection. I know I speak for everyone in my class when I say that Dr. Phillips Conroy is an outstanding professor. She is a dynamic and creative lecturer. I'm sure everyone remembers the time she brought to life those confusing anatomic positions in fetal embryology through a series of yoga-like moves on stage during lecture. She provided thoughtful guidance during anatomy lab while still holding students accountable. I don't know how many times we must have called Dr. Phillips Conroy over to our table, lost and in need of guidance. She would always be there for the students, using her expert dissection skills to gently guide us in the right direction. On a personal note, Dr. Phillips Conroy's teaching inspired in me an appreciation for the beauty of human anatomy. I know that this later influenced me to choose a career in surgery, and I will be forever grateful to teachers like Dr. Phillips Conroy who contributed so profoundly to my education. On behalf of myself and my fellow classmates, thank you, Dr. Phillips Conroy, for sharing with us your wisdom, enthusiasm, and love of anatomy. It is my honor to introduce Dr. Jane Phillips Conroy as the 2015 Preclinical Teacher of the Year.
Amelia, thank you for those wonderful words, and thank you to the class of 2015 for this wonderful award. In looking out at you, I find myself making the inevitable comparison between your collective presence today and the first day we met. I think it's fair to characterize that initial day as intense, anticipated with apprehension, and for most, if not all of you, a time when you felt rather overwhelmed by the task ahead. My recollection is of many eager but nervous faces, but that's not at all what I see when I look out at you today. Today I look out and I see maturity and confidence. Knowledge, experience, and competence have transformed you. Teaching you was a marvelous experience, watching your wonder and your occasional frustration as you learned what lies beneath the skin, and watching you move from a state of relative ignorance to mastery within the space of a semester. And thanks to our interactions in the anatomy lab, I had the opportunity that not all basic science professors do, of getting to know you as individuals and to follow some of you over the years, when you TA'd the course or undertook an advanced dissection elective, or as fourth-year students when you came into the lab to teach with us as our colleagues. There are even a few of you who I've known for some time, even longer, when you interviewed with me as a medical applicant a number of years ago. Along with the enjoyment of teaching you, I've had the pleasure of marrying my life in teaching, well, with the man I married. My partner of 40 years in life and anatomy, Dr. Glenn Conroy, who you all know well, and who sits beside me on the podium. Teaching you has been a family affair, and one that we've both cherished. Soon you'll be pledging the Declaration of Geneva, and among your vows will be, I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. These words remind me to think back to my own teachers and to their impact on my own development. But one learns most, perhaps, at the hands of those who are not formally designated teachers. And so I'd like to acknowledge and thank the parents and family members who have helped develop your character and sustained and supported you, and who must be so immensely proud of you this day. Thank you for making our job so easy. To the graduating class, thank you for acknowledging me amongst the many teachers who have helped you arrive at this important day in your lives. I look forward to hearing of your further achievements and to your certain successes as you pursue your careers in medicine. Thank you.